where you can listen to the show and still do something else. Check out truthclothing.io. Just check out the designs we have. Just check out the website, because we made it and it's a small business and stuff. And this shirt's really cool. This is our newest one, Revolution. We have some of these in irregular. We have an irregular section of our website where these are like $16. $16. Then there's a sales section too. This is Nathan. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Hey.
Is this Nathan?
Yeah.
Are you still on?
Yeah, we're still live.
Okay.
$18.
I guess I'm just behind the time delay. I should know I make YouTube videos myself. So I actually made a video for you recently, Nathan.
Oh, okay.
I was alerted that you weren't that into Gematria.
Oh.
You made a video that Gematria is just not my thing.
Oh yeah, great. How are you doing?
Doing well. So I just wondered, why isn't Gematria your thing? Why wouldn't you want to share that with your audience?
Why isn't it my thing? Well, would I have to explain why orange juice wasn't my thing? Like if I wasn't into orange juice?
Well, you're in the truth community, right? You consider yourself part of the truth community?
I do. And I noticed somebody saying that Gematria is what it's all about. I don't even have an explanation for it. I'm into numbers. I think it's really interesting. It's just not something I tune into just because, a lot of it, to be honest with you, might be over my head, or a lot of it I can't tell for sure if it's not coincidental, for example. But you could argue there's no such thing as coincidence. So I don't have an issue with it.
Well, it's definitely not coincidental. You can use it every single day to see through every single news headline. Did you watch the video I made for you about the whole Kevin Spacey thing?
No, not really, because I wasn't trying to get... Somebody just called me to ask if I watch your channel. Zach Hubbard, everybody. Someone just called me to ask if I watch your channel. I just said, just like a lot of other channels I don't watch, including, friends of mine. It's just not something I'm necessarily into. But I don't even know what to say. Actually, I think it's cool, and a lot of people, to your credit, a lot of people are really interested in it. They love your work, so I don't know actually why you're worried too much about what I think about it. I mean, does it really matter?
Well, so just here's my perspective. For 5 years I've been doing this. I haven't seen anyone in the truth community, call out as many false flags before they happened, or showing how our world of politics is nothing but scripted theater. I mean, this information is really important for people to know. The news is a nonstop propaganda machine programming people. Our elections are rigged. You can see through all of these votes. For example, somebody called in earlier about the anti-BDS bill. If you understand Gematria, you can see why the votes are what they are in the Congress and Senate by understanding Gematria. When the anti-BDS bill was moved further ahead, it was moved ahead by a vote of 74-19. And not arbitrarily. Two of the biggest numbers to this study are 74 and 93. There were 74 votes in favor, 93 total votes, 7 members abstained on purpose. And these numbers are symbolic to Israel and Judaism in general. This study of Gematria comes from Jewish mysticism. It sounds from listening to you that you understand that there's a major Zionist element in the New World Order, the Cabal. For people who use the term Cabal, that term comes from Kabbalah. One of Kabbalah's core beliefs from the Book of Formation is God created the world by merging the letter with the number with the word. And just to make a point about the 74 votes in favor of moving the anti-BDS bill forward, our politicians' top priority to start the year, if you just take the alphabetic order, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and you can absolutely do this. If you pass second grade, Nathan, you're eligible to understand Gematria. It's as simple as A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. If you write out the word Gematria, if you write out the word English, if you write out the word Jewish, if you write out the word Masonic, if you write out the word occult, they all sum to 74. It's a very special number. Think about this nation's birthday, 7/4, July 4th. The word holiday with the alphabetic order sums to 74. The next most simple cipher to understand is the alphabetic order and rules of numerology. If you write out Independence Day and use the alphabetic order and rules of numerology, it sums to 74. This nation's birthday is not July 4th by accident. This is a nation that was established by Masons, by Jewish bankers, and from then up to now, everything has been done by this code. Everything. If you look at the way Jewish people write out the name God, they write it G-D. They leave the O out. They write it G-D. It's a belief that comes from Kabbalah that says it's disrespectful to write God's name. So you put the hyphen there instead of the O. G is the 7th letter. D is the 4th. 7-4. And this whole code of Gematria is in tribute to God. So these are very special numbers, and they're very important to Judaism. So when the anti-BDS bill was pushed forward with 74 votes, it wasn't arbitrary.
Right.
And then when it finally just passed, they passed it with 77 votes, which is
Right.
another special number.
Right.
Judaism equals 77, so does Zionists. And if you go back to September 11th, the day of the dancing Israelis, supposedly we had flight 77. Hit the 77-foot-tall Pentagon on the 77th meridian exactly 77 minutes after taking off. They said that plane took off at 8:20. It crashed at 9:37. That's a lot of 77s.
Right.
And then you apply Gematria. You write out September 11th as words. You realize it sums to 77.
Okay.
Same with World Trade Center. And I can go on all day, and so could you, and so could anybody who picked up this study.
I appreciate
everything. I'm not sure that you do, man. It
Well,
sounds
it's
like
okay.
they're just kind of like,
Well, I think here's what I think, and I have to
really-
let you go because honestly, people haven't tuned in for this, but I think what you just presented is fascinating. And I know you can go on all day about all these different connections. I think it's fascinating. And I think if people want to tune into it, just tell them where to find you. But I got to move on to the show is the only thing.
Okay. So people can find me on my channel, Zachary Hubbard. Definitely pick up the book, Letters and Numbers. It's about 800 pages long. I priced it at $5 so everyone can afford it. You can learn this code from start to finish, why there's 26 letters in the alphabet, how it's been used throughout history up to present. Just to give you one piece to connect you to your own show, Alex Jones. He was banned from social media, YouTube, all this stuff on the 218th day of the year. That's because in Gematria, conspiracy theory equals 218. If you go back and look at the Mel Gibson movie Conspiracy Theory, it released 218 days after Mel Gibson's birthday. Everything that's done in this world that comes through the media is done by this code. There's nothing more important in the truth community than understanding Gematria. Every single day you can see through the lies and deception. Yesterday, they said our galaxy is not going to hit Andromeda in 3.9 billion years on the 39th day of the year. Andromeda equals 39. Every single day, NASA, government, all of it, made up by the code. And Nathan, I see how in a big hurry you are to move off the line, man. Keep selling T-shirts.
Thank you.
Keep vaping.
Thank you.
And keep talking about Joe Rogan and Alex Jones. You're not doing jack shit, bro. And everybody should see through your shill ass.
Hey, what is the Gematria on? What does my Gematria say? Like, can you predict what I'm going to do in the future?
I haven't done your Gematria. I don't care about your Gematria. I don't suggest using it that way. Our federal government, they use this code every single day to script all their bullshit, everything. So if you don't want to get into this study and you just want to keep talking about Joe Rogan and Alex Jones and vaping away, be lucky you got Paul L. out there to send you $150 for your bullshit broadcast.
All right, Zachary. Thanks for the call. I appreciate it. All right. It's not nice. That's not nice. I don't... What did I ever say? I never said anything. I just said I don't watch his show. Gosh. I'll take one more call. Man, it's like, what did I do? It's not like I said it was bullshit, which somebody could easily say. I don't freaking know.